All right, now, reviews on the Plasma Foundation from Skinn. Oh my gosh. I know that Dimitri's going to get really excited about this. 432-323. I gotta rush through this now because it's going to take over. $64.50. We have 2 interest-free easy pays to get this home. So these are your options. Light, medium, and deep. Nice and simple. You're getting 2 of the foundations, and then you're getting the 1 concealer. Your foundations are unbelievable technology.
This is the modern face. You're going to get 2 plasma foundations and a plasma concealer with any color choice. All you need to decide is, are you light, are you medium, or are you dark? Girls, we have sold over 150,000 plasmas in 1 year. And they are still selling out. We still need to order more and more and more, and they continue to explode. Let me tell you what these do. They are the modern face. First came high-definition pigments, which were pigments that were finely milled. Then came nano finish. Now we have pigments that are so fine they float on air. They exist in a state of gas. They are wrapped in microbubbles of argan oil, flaxseed, and rose-hips, and they suspend themselves over the surface of the skin, and they don't fall into imperfections or cracks or crevices. They stay flawless. They're a primer, a filler, a foundation, a setting powder, an SPF, all in one step. It is one step to the modern perfect face. Now here's today's look. Today's look is natural. It looks like you're not wearing makeup. It looks perfectly smooth and fine. And you know what's old-fashioned? If you're using like those pancake makeups and they're grease-based, I used to work for a woman that sold pancake makeup. You can see fingerprints on her face. That's like the 80s called and said, hey, we want our face back. That's not modern. That's not today. Or what about those dual-finish wet, dry powder makeups? Oh, you see every hair on your face looks like you have whiskers. Then there's the makeups that are water-based. And you shake them like this, and you rub them on, and you set them with powder. And then the water evaporates, and you're left with a kaolin mask on your skin, which is that dry, chalky, fake-looking makeup mask. Or what about the makeups by the end of the day, you look like a road map? They're so off. Today, you don't want to look like you're wearing makeup. We got a call from the Allure beauty editor. Glamour was the magazine that featured the mask. I kept saying Allure because that was in my mind. Because just yesterday, we got an email from the beauty editor saying everyone in their office has gone crazy over the plasmas. Can we please send them more? Because they keep still using them.
Reviews to our website. People
it's the modern
about this.
face. Now, I'm going to go to our model and show you how these work. They're a better than airbrush finish.
I don't want to touch our lovely display here and put my little fingers in there, so let's show you.
Can I have my glasses? I'm hoping you all get the plasma brush. Do you guys have an item number for it here or no?
Do we have
the plasma brush was created to apply the plasma foundation. It is a poreless, it's a man-made hair, and it applies plasma in a smoother than glass finish. Go on the website and find it and just buy it. Best makeup brush you'll ever use. Now I'm going to use the medium. Are you medium? Yeah.
Now why do you give us 2 different colors of foundation, by the way?
Okay, no, you're medium. Okay, I'm going to use the medium. I give you 2 shades so you can mix and match.
Okay.
Now watch this. I'm going to put this on half of her forehead. And look at how I'm making an airbrush finish. We already put this on the rest of her face just to speed things along. But look at what this does. Come in close. I want you to see the forehead. Look at this side and look at this side. Look how smooth we're making it. Look at how, as I use the airbrush, how smooth it applies plasma. Do you see how flawless this is? Do you see this side? See how you see the little imperfections, you see the little lines, you see the unevenness, you see the blotchiness. Over here, it looks, in one step, it looks like, oh my gosh, I want to touch it. What is that? It looks perfect. It looks like flawless skin. Yeah. Here's what I know. More makeup artists, I have a staff of makeup artists now that work for us that do celebrities. We also ship these products out. Some of the biggest celebrities, some of the biggest celebrity makeup artists in Hollywood. More women have walked down the red carpet this year wearing plasma and our black smudge stick than any product we've made after all these years.
You know what?
Do you know? Now we can just show a whole face now, before and after. Look at the difference. And we give you the concealer. So what are we doing? We are creating the modern face. The modern face doesn't look cakey and clumped up. It doesn't look made up. Instead, it looks flawless, and that's what we've done with these foundations.
So fine lines and wrinkles?
Just smoothed out.
Oh, I love it. So, HD TV, and we get up close and personal. It's
this is better than HD.
Right, and I know that it's just, you want to have that flawless finish, whether you're working on TV or just in life.
Look at her before and look at her after. Now, what I like to do, I'm going to show you a little thing, too. I'm going to take the honey tan, which is the darker shade of medium.
Through our website and the reviews that are over there, rosacea. Look. A lot of us have the ruddy cheeks.
Yep. You know what's good about this too? It's a non-irritating makeup, and your skin breathes through it. These pigments are lighter than air. They float on air. I'm using the honey tan now, the darker shade, and I'm adding dimension and color to her skin. Wherever the sun would have normally kissed her, I'm adding a little honey tan to create the look of sun-kissed youth. So look at her before and look at her after.
Wow.
Look at how beautiful it looks. Now, her forehead wrinkles we derma peel. That's why they look better. But this just makes it even more perfect. Do you see that?
That is gorgeous. So again, light, medium, or dark. You're getting 2 foundation colors. You're getting the concealer. It is the Plasma Foundation from Skinn. Very quickly, Esther from Thorold, Ontario, she said, I'm 51. I have very sensitive rosacea skin, so I was skeptical about the product because of some of the ingredients. After seeing Dimitri give a demo, I thought I'd give it a try. It feels great on my skin. It didn't flare up my rosacea, which is unbelievable, she says. It didn't die in a few hours like most foundations do, and it made my face look great. This is my new favorite. I love it. This is one product that lives up to its claims. I love it. Thanks, Skinn. And that, again, is from a 51-year-old Esther in Thorold, Ontario.
Now, I made the lid so you could mix the pigments in it. It has a special sponge cap. Look at this side of her forehead, how we make airbrush perfect, and look at this side. Do you see how flawless it looks? And that's one step. That's not, and look at how natural it looks. It looks like her skin. See, girls, if you're wearing yesterday's makeup, you have yesterday's face. If you're wearing those makeups that you've got to set with setting powders, those makeups that come in a pancake, or they're dry powders, or they are liquids that you have to apply and then set, that's old-fashioned. That's so 10 years ago. No one's using that right now because today's face needs to look more natural. Even face powders that you used to use in compacts are so out of style now. Anything that shows on your face, you don't want to use. Instead, you want to look like you're wearing nothing, like you have perfect, fabulous skin, like you're wearing no makeup. And that's what we could do with plasma. We can give you the modern, flawless look. Now, I'm going to show you a B-roll of how plasma pigments float over the skin in a second so that you can really understand how different this is. Plasma pigments are lighter than air. They float on air. We have to encapsulate them in little microbubbles of argan oil, flaxseed, and rose hips. They suspend themselves over the surface of your skin, and they don't fall into cracks and crevices and lines and wrinkles. Instead, they stay perfectly suspended. You look super smooth and flawless, and guess what? You don't look like you're wearing layers of makeup.
It's so true. And if you read the reviews, there are so many reviews. We don't have time to get to them. You read these reviews. These are women who are our age and older, quite frankly. You know, 30s, 40s, 50s, 80s, you name it. And everyone's saying the same thing. It doesn't cake. It doesn't change color. It stays.
Buy the brush.
Gives you that beautiful, flawless finish. And yes, please, if the brush is available, we will try to get that for you as well. Can we look up the item number, Brian, if you don't mind? 432-323. It is our Skinn Plasma Foundation, light, medium, or dark. So you will be getting 2 different shades of the foundation, and then you'll also be getting that concealer too for $64.50. 2 interest-free pays of $32.50. Brian, did you hear me there, my love? Can you see if you have the item number for the brush, please, so people can multi-pack that in if it's available? You will endeavor. Thank you very much. Now, our website, so you can actually go on the hunt and actually do some multi-pack shopping right there at our website, theshoppingchannel.com. 1-888-2020-888 is our toll-free number. Again, that Plasma Foundation, it is going to change the way that you wear makeup.